Hi guys, it's Sophie. Feels like ages since I've filmed. It's probably only been like, well no, it has been like 2 weeks. So yeah, basically I didn't manage to upload on Wednesday because I am redecorating my library, which is where I normally film. I normally film like behind my bookshelves. So I'm taking off all the wallpaper from the walls and just redoing the whole thing, and I will show you guys some of that. I'm filming, like vlogging the process, but obviously it takes a minute or two. So I've currently got all the wallpaper off and some of the paint on, but it's not, I can't film in there at the moment. So it's been a bit of a faff because the 2 videos I really wanted to film and have ready were the like November wrap up for the 30th and a haul, because actually I bought quite a few books that I've been reading straight away that I haven't put together in a haul, but at the moment, because it's my library I'm redecorating, all of my books are just in piles and it would be way too hard to like take apart those piles to try and find the books that I need to talk about. So yeah, I can't really film those videos, which is what I planned on filming, or my next Around the World book haul, which is also ready, like to be filmed, just because I can't get to the books at the moment. So with all of that in mind, I thought I'd just chat to you about my December TBR, because those books are out and in a pile and I can actually reach them and show you them. So yeah, I'm going to be chatting about what I'm going to read next month. So the first one I have is a recent haul, and this one is Elmet by Fiona Mozley. This one is for my In Real Life book club, and I don't know all that much about it. I think it's contemporary, but like a little bit of me wonders if maybe it isn't. Like, it's a bit of a strange one. I picked it, so it kind of feels like I should know more. I get that it's a kind of small town English life, and I think there's kind of an abusive relationship with a father in there, or at least kind of a violent father in there. I'm not sure what kind of abuse it is. But yeah, I think the reason I think it might be historical is I'm pretty sure that Elmet is like an old county or area, but yeah, it's a really pretty book. It's one that was on the Man Booker list, and yeah, I haven't watched any reviews of it because I knew I was going to read it. It's just a case of when, so it's going to be a fairly blind one, but I really hope I like it. We've not got long to read it, so yeah, I need to get on this one soon. The book club's on the 12th. And the next one I have is one that I literally just like dipped my toes into, 25 pages in, and it is American War by Omar Akkad, and I have to say the first 25 pages I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. I don't know, I think I've been so like jaded with all of these like post-apocalyptic YA books that I'm automatically kind of a bit put off, but I've heard really good things about this, and it's coming up in a lot like top books of the year and prizes and stuff. It's basically about what would happen if America had another civil war. The whole of the sort of country's been completely changed by climate change, and it's just kind of talking about I guess the end point of lots of current day things that are going on at the moment and how they could come to a climax, I guess. And then the next one I have I'm nearly finished with, but as today is the last day of November, I will be finishing it tomorrow or the day after, I would expect. And that one is Theft by Finding by David Sedaris, and these are tiny little snippets from diaries he wrote between 1997, she says, 1997, I think 1997 and 2001. Let's look. Yeah, 1977 and 2002. Yeah, nearly there, Sophie. Yeah, and they are really tiny, like tiny snippets of interesting things that happened to him. Now he kind of says in his introduction that this isn't a book you're supposed to read start to finish, but I'm finding it quite interesting to read it start to finish because in a really strange way it's like a picture of his life. So yeah, it's non-fiction, and I've got like 150 or so pages left, so I'm going to read a bit more of this tonight and then probably finish it up on the 1st. And then the next one I have is one that is going around BookTube at the moment, and it's one that I just kind of saw today and picked up, because my TBR is just what I'm showing you today. I can kind of pick things up a bit more like on a whim, so this is one that I'd seen all over the place, and it's Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste. This will be my first Celeste. I just never got around to her first book, and I want to, I just keep forgetting, but I saw this one and thought, yes, I need to read this one. The back, like the little blurb on the back is really short, but it says, everyone in Shaker Heights was talking about it that summer, how Isabel, the last of the Richardson children, had finally gone around the bend and burnt the house down. Yeah, I don't know very much about it. I know that it's quite a political book, and I think it's like dealing with the relationship between people, people who like adopt, people who adopt babies that aren't the same race as them. But that's all I know. I've heard lots of people being excited about it, the same way I did with her first book, to be honest, and it just kind of appealed to me. So yeah, got this one today. It's also really pretty. I really like the cover. I think it's really cool. And the last one I have is an absolute beauty. And do you know what? I'm really glad I waited. I didn't know this was going to happen, and it's a complete fluke, but I didn't really like the cover of this book when it came out. It's original, and it's the Belle Sauvage, the first one of the Book of Dust, and I love this edition. I absolutely love it. This is the Waterstones Book of the Year edition. Look at that, look at the spine and the little quote on it as well. And if you can read it, I'll read it out. It says, "And then there was the word dust with a capital D, as if it wasn't ordinary dust, but something special." It's just absolutely gorgeous, and these editions have a demon on the inside, and you can choose which one you want. I look like a mad woman because I was like going through them in the shop, and people kept looking at me like, "What's she doing?" Because I had like probably like 30 of them like stacked up really high, and I was like going through because I was like, oh, I can't find the 6th one. I knew there were 6, and I was like, where is it? And eventually I found the one I wanted, which is a little rabbit. I think it's so cute. I'm hoping it's focusing nicely for you. Yeah, so, and look at that, look at the little Oxford underneath as well. I'm really looking forward to reading this, and I had been looking forward to it when I saw it come out, but as I say, I just wasn't really drawn to the cover, and I don't know, you know that I struggle with stuff when it's really, really hyped to start with, and I know this is still like being really hyped, but I think I've been bitten by the whole like J.K. Rowling and her like bringing out like the cursed child, all that malarkey, that I was just like, do I really want to have that happen again? But yeah, I think hopefully from what I've heard so far, this one doesn't have that same like, oh my god, we never should have bothered reading it, it spoiled everything else feeling that there was to Harry Potter. So this is going to be my Christmas book. I think I'm going to take this one to my mum's is the plan, and I'm going to read it like by the fire, like over the few days I'm there, because it was one my mum read the series to me when I was a kid, so it kind of makes, I don't know, there's this kind of nice symmetry to it to be reading at my mum's. But yeah, so those are the books that I have to read in December. Obviously there's not actually that many, whilst they are quite, I guess they are quite fat, I will show you. Yeah, so that's everything that I have to read. Full stop, that's my TBR. It's a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah, so, and remember the Sedaris has only got 150 pages left. So I may well be picking up, I'm going to put them down, they're heavy, I may well be picking up other bits and pieces as I go, sort of between now and Christmas. Anything I want really, that's the kind of joy of like this around the world next year, and my having 0 TBRs at the moment. I'm just saying like the first 2 weeks of December I can buy whatever I want, and if I just go, oh yeah, that would be fun, then I'm not going to feel like I'm missing out when I start. And I think I'm going to have the last week of December probably, maybe minus the Book of Dust, as like new reading. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's a bit strange because obviously it's the time I have off of work, where normally I would be like, cool, a whole week of reading, and I don't really know what I'd fill it with if I don't read. So I may read, who knows, and maybe I'll have the week before that off as my little break. But yeah, hopefully that's been fun, and you've seen a couple of things you're interested in. Let me know what you're planning on reading in December. Yeah, let me know if you've got the edition of the Book of Dust, which was your demon, 'cause I thought that was such a cool like little thing. I saw it on Twitter when I came into work, and then I was like, I'm going out at lunch and I'm gonna go find one. So yeah, chat to me in the comments down below, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye!